Good morning everyone, another brilliant day in Istanbul. The sun is shining and we are now in Kadıköy Pier, which is one of the piers here in Istanbul. Today we're going to try to visit the Asian side of Istanbul. As you are probably aware, Istanbul has got two parts, the European part where we're staying and the Asian side. There is a fish market, so we're just going to explore it and see if we can find some good seafood restaurant. I am definitely in heaven. That is a ginormous sea bass. This is like a whole sea bass, quartered. And this is the white bait. It needs more salt. Oh, interesting. But when you swallow it, it doesn't taste like anything. Ah, dessert.
The only thing is that we have to go with the ritual and get our teas.
Okay. Apparently we have to get our tea because that's the ritual.
That's the ritual. You see, everybody's going for the tea.
Ah.
Try the bananas.
There you are.
Sugar for you as well?
Yeah, please. I am definitely in heaven. You know, I thought Lou is good in terms of fish markets, but I know nothing. This is definitely better than fishmongers in the UK and much cheaper. Well, I guess if you convert Turkish lira to pound sterling, you know, suddenly you become a rich person even though you're just a lowly GP. We're with our friend Usman here, and we've been walking around the Asian part of Kadıköy, which is really amazing. Lots of fishmonger, as you have seen, lots of people selling all sort of stuff like desserts. And now I'm enjoying this brilliant ice cream from what allegedly is one of the most famous ice cream places here, called Ali Usta. They use goat milk, but we wanted to confirm with the owner. Oh my god, my ice cream is melting. But they said the recipe is secret, so they didn't even want to disclose whether they use goat milk here or not. But what I can tell you is it's very different from gelato or ice cream, as you know, in the West. It's creamy, it's not very sweet, which I really like, very fresh and just perfect under the sun. The Turkish, they know how to make things right.
Patlıcan salatası neyim var?
Patlıcan şakşukan var. Yoğurtlu patlıcanım var. Patlıcan
This is carrots. Bu ne?
cibe sotu o.
Cibe sotu. This is a different.
Denizden çıkartıyorlar.
It's like a yeah, but it's different. Hadi o cibesi alalım bir kere ya. Şimdi o yani. That's it.
Bir de humus gelecek
Bir de
pastırma.
humus, aynen.
Birer dilim peynir ister misin Sabriye?
Care for some feta cheese. Usually it's the tradition to have feta cheese with rakı.
Yeah.
Evet. O zaman birer dilim de şey. Bir de ben söğüş domatesli salatalık istiyorum abi.
Oh, interesting. I guess when in Turkey you have to try the yeni rakı, which is different from uzo, because uzo is sweeter and yeni rakı is more acidic. That's what I was led to believe by
Osman.
Yeah.
By the way, yeni rakı is the brand. Rakı itself
Rakı
is the thing. We have many brands, but yeni rakı is one of the most commercial ones, so you can't go wrong with them. Usually, if you're a good rakı drinker, you don't put water inside, so it's transparent. But if you want to make it smoother, then you add water, and it becomes cloudy like this. Then what you have to do is that you have to take the sip, never swallow it. So what you do is that you take rakı, you turn it in your mouth, not the way I did it, of course I exaggerated it, but at least you get the full taste. But before swallowing it to your stomach and make it really a hard effect, you mix it with water in your mouth and swallow it together.
But when you swallow it, it doesn't taste like anything if you mix it with water. Oh,
You know, you get the taste when you first sip it anyways.
oh, I see.
So you get the taste, but for it not to be very strong on your stomach, you mix it in your mouth and then swallow.
But this is not very strong to my stomach at all. Osman here has kindly shown us this restaurant that serve amazing meals, which we had finished, but we hadn't recorded in video simply because it was too tasty to wait and I was quite hungry. But this is like a whole sea bass, quartered. But you can see the flesh, you can see the crust. Ah, the caramelization. And the smell of the sea. If you saw earlier in the fish market, they sell fresh fish and they show very proudly the really dark red gills. I can only imagine how fresh this would taste. And this is the white bait. I know that earlier I said that I like big fish. Oh my god. My voice tends to be very high when I'm excited, so sorry about that. I really love whitebait. Oily fish has got more depth in flavor. And Osman here has kindly passed me the salt because he says it requires salt. Right, Osman? Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
Kıl tekniği olsun, kıl tekniğiydi, bölme gibi olmasın. Kendimki kıl tekniğiydi, ama saçlarının kaşları var.
It's not fishy.
Şekil verdi.
No one in the UK smells like fish market. This smells like the ocean. Oh, I love Turkey. I don't want to go home. It needs more salt. I don't think it's frozen here. Exactly. And the batter is crispy.
Right, how are we going to cut into this then?
Well, it's already been divided.
Yeah, so check.
So take one and then... Yeah.